so fucking boring. Maybe we just don't do Jacob's mission. Your game looks bright. It kind of does. I don't know why. I don't know if there's something wrong with my dynamic lighting. Graphics. Enable high quality bloom. I just realised if I apply this shit, does that make my screen resolution go down? You're kind of right. It does look a bit... For me, it looks a bit fucked. Light, environmental shadows. Let's see how that goes. I don't know why I've got the bloom. Looks a bit better. No shadows allowed here. This is all shadow play. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Do I squeeze out some XP and try and get some smuggled cargo? Nah, that quest sucks no matter what type when in the game you go for it. Okay, we'll go for Jacob. Wherever that is. Here? I think it's here. Like I said, the map screen is pretty fucked on recruit tally. Nope. Map screen is pretty fucked. To launch a cheese. That's a good point actually. I'm not using the Vanguard, so I have no reason to use the flamethrower. Yeah, fuck it. I'll do Jacob's mission after we do we'll do the cargo after we do Jacob's mission.
Anomaly detected.
General distress.
Probe away. Scans have found something.
Does the missile launcher even do that much damage to him in whatever they're called, heavy mechs? Does the missile launcher even hurt him? Ugh. Alright, well, weapon damage it is then. And I guess we can pump up our, give everybody incendiary ammo. Pretty much the only use he has. I don't understand, like, why Mass Effect 2 was, like, the all-time low of biotics. Like, sure, Warp and Reeve were pretty good, and Charge was nice. But, like, Pull, Shockwave, like, how the fuck are we supposed, like, you get, like, Jack. Fucking Jack. You see her in a cutscene, she's like a biotic goddess. She kicks ass. And fucking... And she's hyped up to be a mega biotic, and then in gameplay, she's fucking useless. Unless you play it on fucking easy, she's useless. Fucking do a squad mate tier list, but purely based on gameplay. Because I'd be like rating like fucking Miranda at the top, even though she has the shit. Like as a character, she's shit, but as a squad mate, she's the GOAT. That's why she's always with us. Look, I think Jacob has a scimitar. Gary can... It needs to stick, by the way. We need to start calling Garrus Gary. Normalize Gary. Ew!
But there may be useful
You know what?
technology or information still inside.
Shit gun for a shit shit character. There you go, very fitting. Okay. Pull for the memes, and I think we on our last stream we actually made into warp ammo. Yeah, but like my bonus power is warp ammo, so what she got? I'd rather have practical powers though. Like, give me someone that has overload or warp or incinerate, and I'm perfectly happy. You know, useful stuff that can shred the defenses, because that's
there it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years.
Yeah. Okay, we got. go. Fire bullets.
Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
So yeah, I should stress that I've already done this mission, but I'm replaying it because for whatever reason the gameplay didn't... The audio of this game did not get recorded because OBS decided to change settings in the background again.
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face. We need to get out so I can remember, can think straight. They have to hurry.
Watch your fire!
She even threatened to report if I didn't stop sending messages. But now she's so innocent. They all are. That look she gives when she smiles. It's sure easier now. What's the harm? We're stuck here.
Oh no. Yeah, so yeah, having to replay Jack's loyalty mission, Jacob's loyalty mission, and Fane's recruitment.
Expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him.
So I've got to do 2 boring missions back to back and then a good mission. Suppose I can push forward and play a bit longer than usual. Fane's recruitment is kind of a grind. I mean, I actually like Fane's recruitment mission. I mean, there was a couple of sections. Actually, to be fair, Fane's mission as an engineer fucking sucked because I just had to sit back and watch about 20 million enemies just constantly coming towards me until the game decided to, you know, deplete the wave budget, if we want to talk. But in terms of Vanguard, I mean, all you have to do is just fucking push up and cross that invisible line and they stop spawning, because that's kind of how this game works. It's similar to Call of Duty. Like, you get like bajillion enemies all spawning constantly. Unless you say fuck this and push up and cross like the invisible threshold and that'll stop spawning the enemies. That's typically how the combat works in this game. And if you're lucky, you can sometimes just charge to the back of the map and hit a button and go through the door and end combat completely. Because luckily, well, I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse, but in this game, you get XP on mission completions, not on kills. So I wonder how the dynamic of this game would be different if we got experience for kills rather than experience for missions. I wonder.
Along with this anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Repeat, toxology alert.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by Acting Captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Who is in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
Unsafe declaration.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Why are you comparing the crash to theoretical speeds?
The Hugo Gernsback was constructed off-world. It is not rated for suborbital descent, and doing so exceeded operational parameters.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours. Following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback, activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. On the
Wait,
authority
so it
of
took them
acting
1
Captain
year to set it
Ronald
up and then
Taylor.
about
Pause
eight
in beacon
and a half
protocol
years to
recorded
actually
as
turn it on.
Record deleted.
Ridiculous.
Come on, let's get going.
My father had a working beacon, but didn't signal for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
Avoiding it for a decade seems unlikely.
You walk funny and you sound way too happy. Ooh, your dad might be a dick. Ooh. Fucking. I'm just poking fun at this game for the sake of it, because it is a great game.
The
But
leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
Who are you? What was your rank on the Gernsback?
I think she looks less greasy in the
leader
Legendary
thinks
Edition, if I
for
remember
us and
right.
we serve, so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them, so they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
Enemies in front!
Gotcha!
Gravity's one mean mother, huh?
There you go. That's pretty much the only good thing about Jacob.
Get over here!
Well, I don't know. Yeah, they got squad power, squad incendiary ammo. Not squad ability, squad incendiary ammo.
Have a nice trip!
But gravity's one mean mother, huh? That's about it, really.
My shields are down.
Come on over!
Mount that one!
It feels like there's more enemies than usual. How? Oh, it's her fat ass. She's stopping me from moving. Oh fuck, they're both dead. Oh no, Jacob's dead. Oh, Jacob's alive.
Have a nice trip!
Good work. Where are you?
Get over here! Gravity's one mean mother, huh?
They're offline. That
Ridiculous.
wasn't neural decay. They were feral.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
I mean, neural decay is feral. I mean, like, one thing leads to another. There could be neural decay. This bitch feature's actually dead. She only got clips in the shoulder. Alright, rip in peace. I mean, maybe I could have saved her, but I don't think there's any benefit to it. But Ash, you just lost one war asset.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They'd better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
They're clearly docile, but in the same uniform remnants as those who attacked us.
Is this an earlier stage, or did the exile make the others violent?
Why is everyone here female? Can't be a coincidence.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
You certainly seem to have a way with words.
You heard her. I have his face. Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
He has a cruel face. His cruel face. I can't talk to you. I don't want punishing.
Go away. You are like him. You will keep us here.
He keeps us, protects us, and we please him like he demands.
Ooh.
He is bad. He has a bad face like the other. Like him. You'll hurt me.
The hunters will kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited too long.
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
All right. Salvage.
Eyes ahead!
Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
Got weapons.
Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden. Critical system damage. System failing. System failure.
I'm gonna put this pistol
Your
back
captain
on.
demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
Up there? Okay.
Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden. System failing.
Please, here.
Patrols like that are a little much against this bunch.
Well, that would make them hate him. But maybe it was just for defense.
You have his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read. But this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Hey, look. Shepard can bring down the sky. Whatever the fuck. That was a stupid joke. I'm sorry. I apologize for anybody watching.
Think on your own time. What's in there?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
Not what I would have done, but they were in a desperate situation.
How long do you stay desperate? The numbers go up from there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Does it say why he separated the men and women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard? I don't see any justification.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
See, like that, you know what, to be fair, that's on the officers. You know, the first one dies, okay, it might be an accident. Second one dies, shoot. Then the third and fourth, it's like, yeah, there's a hostile takeover happening here. You know, so they should have been wised up a lot quicker.
It's looking like he only activated the beacon because the men have come back ready to fight.
He let this happen, and now it's biting him in the ass. 9 years. Why didn't he set it right? I need to find this man. Field is clear.
This is Captain Ronald Taylor. Thank God you're here. My crew went insane. Only just got free.
God damn it, it's really him. Just got free. He's covering his ass.
You don't say, Mr. Taylor.
The old corpse has been posed, like a warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
The hunters started fighting back. Incoming!
Ah!
Game still looks quite bright though.
Backup systems engaged.
That lens flare is ridiculous. Lighting of it. Okay, let's put no on. See what we get here. I remember like I turned up the brightness up because it looks whitewashed on my end. Whatever.
He had plenty of choices. Too late to blame his victims.
Night.
I've got it.
Hey, Flabbo. How goes it? Hope you're having a good night. Oh. I thought I pressed the space bar to get into cover. You know, the space bar? You ever guys heard of that? Space bar? I think you did the Nick Cage rage early there, Flabbo. Press space to do everything except for when you're about to get killed, then we'll do nothing. How? Oh. Why dying like deactivates the ammo powers? That kind of sucks.
The old corpse has been posed, like a warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
The hunters started fighting back.
They've seen us.
Nah!
Found that one.
Careful. Rerouting power.
There we go.
Got a bit of biotic combos. You have to occasionally do that on Mass Effect 2.
He had plenty of choices. A little late to blame his victims.
Oh, what happened to all the robots that were hiding behind here? All disappeared. Jacob pushing up like a madman. There we go, that'll do.
Get over here.
What I had in mind, but whatever.
System failing. Requesting assistance. Rerouting down. Backup systems engaged.
Get over here.
Now let's finish you off.
Requesting assistance. Critical system damage.
Gear up.
Excuse me. Rerouting power.
It seems like some of these powers don't want to hit with this ultra wide setup.
Careful. Critical system damage. Rerouting power.
Fuck me, a bit more.
Gravity's one mean mother.
Are they really spawning more in?
Authorized for lethal force. Excuse me. Careful. Requesting assistance.
I had to keep them busy, distracted, but it's getting dangerous. Thank God you've come.
He had his fun, and now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
Right, let's get that
This
pistol.
should come in handy.
Give ourselves some armor piercing. I think if you miss the upgrades, I think you still get them automatically, if I remember correctly. I know you get the weapons automatically. Because, believe me, I've tried to skip the scimitar. The game doesn't let you.
They're through my shields.
Impact event. Offline. Impact event. Excuse me. Excuse me.
I don't know what Miranda's doing. She's got lost her mind.
Excuse me. Careful. Critical system damage. Critical system damage.
Oh, I've lost my mind. I'm dying.
Have a nice trip.
At least the batic combos are actually good. There's no special sound or, but it does a bit of extra damage to surrounding targets.
It took years to train my guards. I'm afraid you'll have to fight them to rescue me.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
Okay. Switch to the what do you call it? Switch to the SMG.
Eyes ahead!
Hunters take us, but we fight.
Come on over.
Night, night.
Shit! But my cover! Ah!
They hide like exiles. Find.
They hide like exiles find. Fuck me. I'll hide behind here. How about that?
Here we go.
Combat drones. Oh.
Hey Trig, long time no see. How's the organ doing? I did say organ cleaning, but I think saying how's the organ doing makes it sound more mysterious. How you doing? You got the day off tomorrow? Nice. I figured, like, hey, you're an Englishman like myself. You bloody coming in here like, oh no, no! I'm gonna say we're gonna be it's like 10 to midnight here. How's the past few months treated you? Ooh. How you finding that? I've been like playing it a bit more lately, even like streaming it and not using my alt account to stream on, been like playing on my main account a lot more just to
Toys. I need to look my father in the
been
eye.
grinding out challenge points, climbing up the leaderboard. I've almost broken 200 challenge point, 200,000 challenge points. Be nice to enter the top 10 in the UK just for the hell of it, but It's a grind. It's such a grind. Playing shit weapons. I mean, maybe the quickest way to do it is to just suck it up and just do solo after solo after solo. But, having fun playing it. And streaming it. Follow Sentinel. Everyone... Yeah, but no, most of the people who use the Harrier Ghost are literally the cheat engine noobs, aren't they? They like pick up the game, say, "Oh fuck the grind, I'm cheating," and then they just play the easiest class in the game. But hey, no matter how great the car is, you can still be a shit driver. Doesn't matter how powerful your guns are or how powerful your class is. If you don't know how to drive, you're not going to outperform the guy who's good at the game playing the weaker class. Yeah, I think I'm like 196, 197. Yeah, I think I'm at 197k now. I'm creeping up there.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've got to have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Doesn't matter. You're running a very questionable setup here, Captain. Explain.
Of course. It was chaos after the crash, and the crew never really accepted me as captain. They rebelled and trapped us here. Once they started eating the toxic food, I couldn't control them. And I couldn't get to the beacon.
Just stop. We know what you did to your crew. Why let this go 10 years?
Who the hell are you?
Taylor. Lieutenant Jacob Taylor.
Jacob. My Jacob?
Not who you expected, Captain?
I was hoping not to have to explain this to him. Or anyone, really. You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
Dangerous lately, from one grindy space game to another. Hey, you know, some of us just need time to waste. I should get back into. I mean, I was playing Outriders. That's a grindy game. I should get back into Deep Rock Galactic because it's actually a pretty fun game. And I've been playing a little bit of Borderlands myself as well. My friend Ben started playing Mass Effect 3 today as well. So I kind of taught him how to play, hand-holding him on bronze and stuff. So it's pretty fun. But yeah, nothing but grindy games. But that's how we do. Just grind. And then occasionally we play like a single-player story like this.
I'm not biting, Captain. At some point, you chose to do this to your crew. You.
What was that moment? I want to know that there was an actual reason.
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial.
Game doesn't die. Keeps coming along.
We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
Yeah, like a lot of people keep coming to play Mass Effect 3 and a lot of people are migrating from console. Like it's not even like new players either. It's like sometimes it's a case of they played on Xbox years ago and then they're coming back. There's a new, well, not new, but we restarted this server, Burning Cherry. Quite a few people in there that are like just doing I used to be on Xbox, now I'm on PC, help me grind sort of stuff. So it's pretty cool. I tried playing Gears of War 4 hard yesterday, and there was nobody in there at all. Like, it was completely dead. Like, I was I was searching for a match for about 10 minutes and found nothing. I think Gears of War 3 still has players, but Gears of War 4, dead. Dead in the water. Don't know about Gears of War 5, but I do like the hard mode in Gears of War, so. But sadly, not many people playing it.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the Droolers. That was before the Hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
Now, you know what? Every playthrough I've had of Mass Effect 2, this guy has died, so I'm thinking, you know what? Let's try and keep him alive.
We can help these people. Cerberus can have ships here in days and pull everyone out.
He's not worth the fuel to haul him out or the air he's breathing. He's damn lucky I don't think he's even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
Like I said, I'd kill him with these two options, with the middle one being my favourite. But you know what? We're going to let him live. I want to see if he's actually in Mass Effect 3. I want to do things a little bit different than usual. We'll do Renegade for 90% of the conversations, but when it comes to decision making, we're going to try and make everyone survive. I mean, shit. Fist isn't survived. We spared Fist in the first game.
We'll secure him for an Alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
And Miranda's just holding him at bay. I think that I'm not satisfied with that ending. Can I go back? Oh, fuck it. Okay, so we dinged. Survivors of Aya are being treated by Alliance personnel with additional Cerberus support. Please see Taylor unharmed psychologically by experience. Jacob Taylor has dealt with his father and is now focused solely on the mission. We leveled up, got a new jacket. He's got barrier. Okay.
Alliance ships are inbound to secure Captain Taylor and his crew, Commander. We'll be long gone by the time they get here.
They get as much as a glimpse, and you're restricted to decaf.
Great, may as well serve it in the airlock, you hard-ass.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Really? Because given the result, it feels like something you'd have your hands in.
You know very little about me, Shepard. Don't presume to understand my intentions. Cerberus is ultimately about humanity. My people are valuable to me.
Fine, you didn't forward it, so who did?
I did.
Was it supposed to be a favor, or did you just want to see him squirm?
What he did with it was his own business. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this.
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
Come on, we got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard. Thanks for the help.
Let's not make a habit of it.
Yeah, get fucked, Jacob. I would be more than happy to get him killed off in the suicide mission, but, yeah. Alright, we need to level up again to even entertain the idea of getting Overload and... Oh, God damn it. Alright, weapon upgrades. I think we've got pistol damage and we can got pistol armor piercing, haven't we? Yeah, that'll do. I did say I was gonna go and do the tactical rifle. Is the missile launcher actually any good? For the sake of doing the for the sake of doing what do you call it? Smuggled cargo.
Commander, Morden request. How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Garrus received some news that put fire in his eyes.
Ooh.
Maybe you should speak with him down in the main battery. Morden would like to speak with you over in his tech lab. Grunt seems very anxious, pacing down in the cargo hold. You might want to check in on him. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
No messages? Okay. We'll do the smuggled cargo. 3 characters all have been killed. I have most killed are Ashley, Caden, and Zahid. You got Zahid killed? Oh, I guess like if you go for the Paragon ending of his loyalty mission, he usually dies. I get you. By the way, the hood looks all jank. No, not Zaid. By the way, they playing this in ultra wide fucks up the galaxy map, as you can see. Look. What the hell is this? Oh. Mega. Oh, is it this one? Fucks up the galaxy map. I always kill Ashley because one, we'll go by Highlander rules. There can only be one, and that's me. And two, she's a space racist. She's not even remotely likable. I don't care if she has a redemption arc. And people's best defense for Ashley is Caden is boring, which isn't really a defense. If you have to like shit on something else to defend something, yeah. Oh my god. the map screen is undoable. It is no good in this. I might have to go. Oh god, you know, next time I'm gonna reset the set everything up for. I'll have to set everything up on OBS for 16:9 again because this game it's too inconvenient at 21:9. It looks so cinematic though, doesn't it? Play the game at ultra wide. All right, so I guess what does he get? Black and gold. Oh, you know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow. Okay, Garrus. Oh, Tyrian Rebel. British rank. VR support. Yeah, let me look at Miranda's ass in glorious VR. See what she had for breakfast. Yeah, size, look. Size, okay. So we gotta like blow up these stupid heavy mechs before they blow up our box of toys. I mean, this mission is just a pain in the ass anyway.
Switch up. They've seen us. I got it. Oh. No.
You know what? I think Scab's full of shit. Missile cheese what? The fucking missile launcher does no damage. Yeah, you'd sell millions with that, absolutely. The legendary cut shots, yeah, but you could also just use photo mode. I did this like when I played through Mass Effect 2 on this when I played Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition, I pretty much did showed as much. There's a clip of it of me being a pervert. Yeah, fuck the missile launcher, that's a joke weapon. Back projector. I'm pretty sure if I shoot that though, I like it'll. Grenade launcher? Let me have a look. Missile launcher. Effective against armor, shields, and battle. Yeah, I shot about 7 missiles into one heavy mech, and I didn't even break its shields. Let's go with the particle beam.
Defenses offline.
This will put them down.
Get out of the way, Garrus.
It's me, Shepard.
Yeah, it's me, Garrus. I'm trying to fucking fight. The trick is to just say that gun was supposed to. Got that.
It's gonna blow.
You haven't been aggroed yet. See how fucking supposed to get. How are we supposed to fight these things? This is like this quest was clearly balanced around fucking easy difficulty.
Shields have failed.
We've been spotted. Here we go.
Luckily, those crates don't count. Initially, I thought, hey, maybe we have to like just because we aggroed them two just by shooting at them, but this one just kind of just went off and did its own thing. Oh dear, not a fan of these heavy robots. I think we lose. I don't know if our XP scale. Maybe our XP does scale, but like I know the amount of credits we get is affected by how many of these fuckers. We just used all of our heavy weapons ammo as well. No good. Oh god, what a shit mission. Yeah, but basically what I did in the clip on Legendary difficulty, it was I basically aimed at her so she'd squat down, and then I just take it into photo mode and ride it and just fly up her ass. Because yeah, just proving a point. People say they nerfed the camera angles. I think they buffed them. I think they made things a lot better. But the story enjoyers watch their Mass Effect cutscenes without any ridiculous camera shots, and let the perverts have free reign of the camera if they so choose. Everybody's happy. Or you can just install the mod that restores them. That's an option. Yeah, 156. I think that's the normal amount of XP we'd get for that. Also improved some camera shots as well. I remember there was like a few, like when Morden is being recruited, I think there was like some camera angles where they were just too close to his face. By the way, I should clarify, we're playing the original Mass Effect 2 here, not the Legendary Edition.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages. Garrus
Read,
received some.
Garrus,
Morden would like
Morden.
to. Samara
Ooh,
would like
Samara.
to see you in observation on the crew deck. Grunt seems. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need
That's
anything.
a handful of
If you wish,
loyalty
Commander,
missions.
wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room, Commander.
Shit. Wait. We're doing the collector ship already? No, I haven't. Okay, so I guess it's like a number of missions. Because last time I played, I did. I recruited Fane, and then I got to it. Damn. Service Command, nice work. We knew the Eclipse were highly valuable cargo in Aratar, but we couldn't land without fear of their mercs destroying the crates. We've wired your crates into your account. I'm glad to have you with us, Scabbard. Leslie, I'm Leslie, I was on Aya, blah, 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 blah. Okay.
Change of plans, Commander. Urgent message coming in from the Elusive Man. Patching him in through the comm room.
Alright.